Hopefully this will give me the
Tired from actively advocating for the death of trans people by playing the Harry Potter game.
Yes, 1,000%.
I was gonna post a video, like a reel of you playing the I guess like candid camera style, but really just like annoying, like but I was just gonna like rush like a real gotcha kind of thing, like.
What are you doing?
Here's Jake actively advocating for the death of trans teens by playing the Hogwarts game. But I was like, it's just going to get shadow banned.
Yeah, you can't say that. They'll hate that. Oh, man. It's a lack of sleep, man. Catching up on me.
Welcome to the podcast.
Oops, sorry, I hit your foot. Yeah, welcome, everyone. Happy birthday. I think this comes out on your birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
You gonna do anything special for your birthday?
I don't know. I mean, 23 is just like a random age, so it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah, there's nothing to celebrate at 23.
21 was like, that was the big one, but I'm turning 23. Nobody cares about that.
Well,
this is the clip you have to put on TikTok.
That's the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when your 20th birthday comes up, that's going to be pretty big.
Coming up soon, hopefully. Yeah, I wonder if people. How old do you think people think you are?
Dude, you know what's weird? I don't know, because I think I look younger than I am.
Yeah.
But plenty of people are like, no, you look like you're that age. But I get carded a lot when buying blunts.
That's weird.
I know.
I mean, I guess in Jersey it's 21 now, or is it 19?
I don't know.
But still, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know. I just want to be like, man, you're going to feel stupid when you look at my age on the thing. Anytime I get carded for anything, that's what I think.
At least you don't get carded at the movie theaters. That would be something else.
That'd be awesome.
You went to see an R-rated movie.
The thing is, have they ever done that?
I've only known one person, and they had 2 full sleeves, and they got carded.
That's really nuts.
And they were like, what?
Dude, you are taking your job way too seriously. First of all, working at a movie theater has to be one of the best jobs there is.
You think? If you're like 16, it's probably pretty lit.
I mean, listen, I mean no disrespect to the middle-aged and above people that work at movie theaters. Mm-hmm. It's a young person's game for sure. But I think as like a job when you're younger, that's got to be a badass job.
That's a good one. That one, or at a pool, or anything like where you get to see hot chicks.
I mean, video store, I've said it before.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a thing anymore, unfortunately.
Dude, are we fucking rapping right now?
Did we sync up?
Yeah, I rhymed, and then you just happened to rhyme after me. And at first, I thought you were doing it intentionally.
Oh, no. It's just in me, dude. It's just in me.
We watched 8 Mile last night. So.
Oh, man. But it would be a cool job to be a projectionist? Like the people that go in there and like set up the...
Dude, I wonder if there's a person that does that anymore. I feel like no. I feel like there's a room.
Yeah, there's a room.
It's in the movie theater, and I think it's fully automated.
There's got to be someone that comes in with the thing and sets it up and calibrates it. And like tends to it during the...
I don't think so. I think it's straight up a computer.
There's got to be someone just monitoring it.
I don't think so. Here's why.
Yeah.
Because I think they're probably supposed to have somebody that's monitoring it, and they almost never do. Because it's happened plenty of times where I've gone to see a movie, and something has happened with the projection, or it's also... I don't think it's film.
It's not film anymore, but...
It's just... That's why I'm just like, dude, what does a person have to do? Hit play on the laptop?
Set it up somehow. What if something goes wrong and they need to reset it? I guess maybe they're not to the store, but they're probably like a regional person where that'd be kind of a fun job. You kind of go around to all the theaters in your region and tend to stuff. And
so I always think there's
I
bet if you're a manager at a movie theater, this is our best episode yet. I bet if you're a manager in a movie theater, you have to know how to... I think you're the person that's probably supposed to periodically check in on the projection stuff. Because, it's happened many times where something has gone wrong in the theater, like lights-wise, or the projection, and nothing happens until one person in the theater gets annoyed and goes and says something
to the manager.
And then it takes them a while to like get up there and figure it out and then fix the issue. It's always happened that way.
Huh.
So I don't think, if there's a person up there, they're like comedy movie style, just like sleeping, like with their feet up while the projections all fuck up.
Wake up. The whole projection's off.
Yeah. If they have a person monitoring that stuff, that person is bad at their job 100% of the time.
I feel like at a time it was a high paying job to be a projectionist. I also might be like romanticizing Inglourious Bastards.
I mean, that's got to be a dope job.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you got to like switch the tape out.
Yeah, it definitely takes some like skill to it.
Yeah, it's probably dope. I feel like
I think I'd rather have that job than slinging candy up front.
I'm trying to think what I was watching where there was a guy that lived. He was a projectionist and he just lived in like the projection room. Like he had like a little bed, and I was like, dude, that would be so sick.
It'd be kind of cool.
You just be like, damn, I'm clocking out.
Have a little bed. Was it an older movie? Did they have a laptop or?
It was an older
read
movie,
a
but
book?
it was like took place in like the 40s maybe.
Okay, you chill, read a little book.
Dude, that's oh man, it'd be.
You still can get a coffee, walk down.
Dude, I've been obsessed. I mean, I always fuck with Westerns, but I've been like obsessed with Western stuff lately.
Old Westerns or new Westerns?
Both.
Okay.
Dude, I used to think, well, I still kind of think this. It could go either way, but I used to be certain that, dude, I wouldn't cut it out in those times.
In a Western time, yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I still think I probably wouldn't, but I think I would fare better now than I did previously.
You'd be older if you were back in that time. You'd be like I feel like people didn't live as long.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably like
the thing
60s.
is, I would look like I'm in my 50s.
That is true. You'd have
But
a
I'd
really
be in my
leathered
30s.
skin. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool, actually.
Like I feel like that's I've been watching Deadwood.
People like that show. I never got into it.
It's weird. I've watched it many times, and I've always gotten to a point, and like, I watched the first 2 seasons, and for some reason, I abandon it every time. But a movie came out in maybe last year, and I want to watch the movie, but I'm like, I gotta watch the whole show before I watch the movie.
Is the movie better than? Were the reviews better than the Sopranos movie?
I think it was like not really. The Sopranos movie was like an event in a way.
But people hate it. Was awful.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
But like, so I think I didn't really hear shit about the Deadwood movie. I'm willing to bet.
Good or bad?
I'm willing to bet it's good.
Like it would suck to have all this build up, get there, and then watch the movie, and it's just awful.
It's like it's also all the characters like.
Oh, they
decades later. It looks like so they all look old and shit. So yeah,
takes 10 years in the future.
I mean, I've always liked the show when I've watched it. I'm loving it this time.
It's an HBO show, right?
Yeah, it's one of the first.
Huh.
Yeah.
Never. There's Deadwood, and what was the other? Not The Wire. Oz and Deadwood probably.
Oz might be HBO's first original series.
Huh. Yeah. What was HBO before that?
Just movies.
What's HBO stand for?
Home box office.
Wow. I said
stands for Hobo Johnson.
I hope he's doing well.
Dude, Hobo Johnson is like a Machine Gun Kelly to me. I'm just like, dude, why are you wasting your time making fun of someone that is just they're too. All due respect to Hobo Johnson and Machine Gun Kelly, but they're pretty easy to make fun of.
Yeah,
and like
it's a layup.
And dude, and it's just like, yo, I get true secondhand embarrassment when I see people my age or even close to my age having like a strong opinion on Machine Gun Kelly on Twitter. I'm like,
fine, dude.
First of all, he's probably like totally fine as a person. Might he suck? Sure. But you know what? I think most famous people kind of probably suck.
Yeah. I mean, he's dating Megan Fox. They're just jealous, man.
Dude, I think they're splitting.
No. Megan, no.
Twin flames no more.
Yeah, it happens. They ran their course. How long? They were together for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I guess so.
A while. A long enough time to see if
Dude,
the relationship... yeah. This one goes out to R. Kelly. Or R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Yo, this one goes out to R. Kelly.
Oh no, it goes out to Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, they're close.
Yeah. Well, now Megan Fox is dating R. Kelly.
Yes.
Her daughter's dating R. Kelly is what I meant to say.
I think R. Kelly is in prison.
Yeah, he definitely is in prison.
Did you watch any of the R. Kelly? Dude, I'll tell you
I didn't
what.
need to.
I'll say this much, okay? I'm not trying to advocate for anybody, okay?
We went on about Leo last time, so who knows where this is
I mean,
gonna go.
Leo's my boy. I'll advocate for him whenever. And I also think it's just weird that people care so much.
About Leo.
Yo,
Or just in
Leo's
general.
got probably $1 billion. Let it go, man.
Yeah.
You're not taking any money out of Leo's pocket.
Amen. What about R. Kelly though? I want to know your take on that.
I think there is way more evidence against R. Kelly than there is against Michael Jackson.
I think you got something there. No one ever said R. Kelly didn't touch them kids.
Yeah, only R. Kelly said that. I watched like the BET
Yeah, where do they stand?
Surviving R. Kelly thing.
Yeah.
And it's like really bad documentary series, but it's like it's pretty nuts, man. Like there's so many people that are still close to him that are just like ratting him out.
I mean, you don't
And they're
need
just
to hear
like
that.
but it's surprising because there are some of the people that are just like basically telling this dude's deepest, darkest secrets on national television. And they're like, I got love in my heart for Rob, Dude, his own brother is like saying the craziest shit, but
Against him or for him?
against him.
But
that doesn't really mean a ton. But he did it. He's pretty his like deviance makes Michael Jackson look like he lives in Wonderland.
Or what was his other land called? Summerland? His homestead?
Wonderland.
Oh, was it called Wonderland?
Yeah.
Huh, there you go. R. Kelly.
I apologize. Never Neverland.
That's similar vibes. R. Kelly, didn't he date like Aaliyah?
He married her.
Yeah, and she was
She was like 15. Maybe 14.
That's clear-cut evidence
That's like
right there.
the whole first episode, maybe even 2 episodes, are just based around that, where it's basically just sets you off before you get into any of the the crazy stuff. It's like, yeah, this guy is like a pedophile for sure.
This guy is creepy from the start. How old was he when he dated her? Like in his 20s?
Yeah.
He was still like 10 years older than her, and she was way underage.
Yes.
Like,
dude,
that should have been the red flag right there. You should have been canceled right there.
One of his TM or something is just like, yeah, man, I forged the marriage certificate. I wasn't proud of that.
Dude.
It's awesome.
Why didn't that raise more red flags? Like, who let
money.
that go?
All the people making money off of R. Kelly's success.
But does she want to marry him?
Yeah. But she was
coerced.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's a clear-cut power dynamic where it's like, bro, that's way younger than you're even within the legal limits. So like, what are you doing?
That should be 101 when they teach like pedophile and coercion.
Yeah.
They should just be R. Kelly. Here you go. Do this.
If he has a beautiful singing voice, can write hit songs on the spot, and is interested in girls 10 years his junior, well into the teens.
Yeah.
Going backwards.
Barely even a teenager.
That's the thing. That's a child.
Yes. Oh man. What? Who knows what he's thinking? But I hope he's having a good time in jail.
The craziest shit about it's kind of. Did you watch the Woody Allen thing a couple years ago?
No, I didn't. I've kind of stayed clear of diving into Woody Allen. Not intentionally, but just it's never hit my path of interest.
There's stuff that's like, so check it out. Anytime there's someone that's like a Woody Allen stan in a movie, that has always been like, oh yeah, like everybody in every movie like loves Woody Allen. But I've never really met people in real life that like loved Woody Allen. I have now.
Yeah.
But dude, I checked out a couple Woody Allen movies, and you know what I thought?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite movie of his is Ants.
He did Ants.
It's his best one, in my opinion. The other ones are like, I don't know, man. It's just like, they're all, it's like, it's like if Mark Maron was older.
Yeah, older and
more
creepier.
Jewish.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the craziest character arc, though, of dating his, like, what?
Sus behavior for sure, but it's also like, so I guess my point is like referencing that is they go through a whole thing during that's like, oh, and so many famous people still like worked with him because he was like, yo, he was making hits.
Hey, R. Kelly syndrome,
dude. Same thing. They kind of went over the same thing, but the R. Kelly thing is so much crazier because by the time like, Reignition came out, arguably his biggest hit.
That song's got a fire,
dude. He's got hits, But yo, honestly,
they'd be a little better if he wasn't a pedo.
I'm not trying to virtue signal here. R. Kelly songs are not good enough to warrant being a like practically wide open pedophile for like decades and not be persecuted in some way.
he doesn't have that back catalog.
No, he doesn't.
And the Beatles,
dude, his weird stuff predates I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh, yeah.
He was beloved when that came out. He was a treasure.
And they paired that perfectly with Space Jam, Michael Jordan, like.
Dude, I've said this before, but Michael Jordan's acting in Space Jam is maybe the worst acting I've ever seen.
It's pretty awful.
It's like when I was younger, I didn't really consider it.
But for a kids movie, it doesn't need to be amazing.
But dude, it
didn't win any awards.
I think he could have done better.
I mean,
in retrospect, I think he was coked up and probably up all night from gambling.
Yeah, he is a.
Sorry, fellas, I gotta run lines with Bugs Bunny in the morning.
I've watched
insane concept.
The Space Jam movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the second one with LeBron?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
It's just as good as the first one.
Just as good?
And I don't think the first one's good. Is what I'm saying. I think it's iconic and like.
Yeah. I loved it when I was younger.
Cool movement. Like that's just like such like a staple in growing up. But is it a good movie? Its acting's pretty shit.
And Newman was in it.
Newman was probably the best part. That was sick. And Bill Murray. They had a pretty all-star cast. But the new ones, it's the same thing. But it's a little more metaversed.
Yeah, that's not what I want. But I will say,
kids can relate.
The things I've seen LeBron in, I thought he was a good actor.
I like him acting. I liked him in Trainwreck with Amy Schumer.
Yeah,
I call her just by her first name. Amy.
Yeah. True.
We go way back.
We were her wet nurses on her third pregnancy.
Dude, speaking of not Amy, but white chicks that. Was I talking Amy Schumer? But I was thinking of Fat Amy. Here's where my brain went. And then I went to Rebel Wilson, which is Fat Amy. Went from big to small. And then I went to Adele, and I saw a picture of Adele or video of Adele. She has like weird like lines in her face. Like her face seems tight, is what I'm trying to say.
Let's put a number on her looks real quick.
It's not a look thing.
Out of 10. Would you say Adele?
She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous, hands down. But I just never noticed that she has like, did she get a little, pullback? I don't know. I mean, I think me and her,
she's got work done for sure.
Me and her are similar age. Maybe I could use a little.
Dude, I don't like her nerd persona. She's like she acts like a drunk middle-aged mom.
Yeah.
And like it feels like she does it for internet clout, and I don't like. She's like now like a beloved, like, oh my god, Adele. Adele is me. Adele's reaction is me in this situation. LMAO.
Well, yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean,
I can relate.
Retweet.
Her face looks similar to mine, or it could be if I get a little work done. But yeah, man, you get a little crow's feet. So,
dude, you know what? I think wrinkles make you distinguished and sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah. That goes for anybody.
Yeah.
Except Adele, who is a miserable sow. Nah, she looks good. I always thought Adele looked good.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. I'll never meet her.
lines in her
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
Can't get
yeah,
past
yeah.
those lines, dude. I don't know. Beautiful voice, but
Oh man, yeah. I just never noticed that on her. That was about it. That's all I'm taking away from it.
Adele.
We listened to her in Hyde Park. Her concert went through all of Hyde Park.
Yo,
It's basically a concert for me.
I've been. We have the Jar shows coming up.
Yes.
Tickets available. In link below. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've been listening to both records.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I kind of have a new appreciation for the stuff.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Um,
I agree.
well, I go back and forth sometimes. I do this less and less with, I guess, as I like write more music. But the older something is, I'm just like, I wish I would have done a lot of things differently.
Yeah.
But I feel like recently I can just sort of like, I have enough distance from both those records that I can just be like, you know what? We were fucking doing something here.
It's cool. It's definitely cool. I have also revisited them, obviously, since we're learning the songs and stuff, and they're good. I like them. It's also weird that there's life still. I mean, I think what we're saying has some or it's validated because of it's still, people are still finding out about it and still liking it and still enjoying it. And I think for some weird reason the band's gotten more popular and it hasn't gone the other way. Where a lot of times bands put out a record and you look like, oh, I haven't listened to this band in 10 years, and you like go on their Spotify plays or followers and it's like, oh, there's like no one really cares about this band anymore.
Yeah.
And it's kind of done the opposite, which is really strange. I feel really like proud of ourselves for that, and it's
I mean,
appreciate it.
it's about fucking time, I say.
I mean, it's about 6 years too late. But on the flip side is, I'm glad it finally happened.
Yeah, I mean,
there could have been more records if people cared earlier, so it's on them. But
that is true. That is true. Yeah, I must say that listening to them now, I'm like, you know what? People need to put some respect on our name.
I think there's respect. I think there's respect now. Not to the degree of others, but you can't compare apples to apples. You can't compare Adele to Rebel.
I'm not even making any comparison. I just think in general, I think a couple people need to put some respect on our name.
Mark Hoppus.
Mark Hoppus needs to fucking.
We're waiting. We're ready.
We're waiting. We should just combine. We should hit up the Bruin and be like, yo, should we just combine the Blink-182 show?
Yeah.
The Boston show.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, we'll headline over them, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
We'll split their guarantee.
I mean, if we played before them, everyone would leave after us.
Yeah, that'd be a bummer for them. Yeah. I'm gonna want to do that to them. They're just coming back.
They're the opposite of what you were just talking about, how they've sort of like faded into obscurity. They had to resort to getting the OG guitar player back.
No one wants the old drummer though, so.
Oh yeah, didn't he just become a cop?
Yeah, he definitely did become a cop. Weird move. You think? Ooh, I don't know how like they broke up writing credits or whatever. Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's for our new bit that we're doing.
Yeah.
No, I started wearing these vinyl gloves for not when I roll blunts, for when I break up the weed, because sometimes it's like sap, dude.
Yeah.
It like gets on your fingers and I can't get it off. So my fingers just look filthy all the time. You can probably see it on a lot of the episodes if you see my thumb. My thumb is probably like green.
Oh yeah, if you're new here, go back and look at Taylor's.
Yeah, if you want to go back and just like inspect my thumbs.
And watch the videos and subscribe to while you're at it.
Yeah, seriously.
We're close, man. We're close to hitting that K mark. So keep subscribing, everyone.
Yo, I learned something.
Yes.
I believe it's only in the first 10 minutes in the video where the content can demonetize you.
Really?
So after 10 minutes,
just go crazy.
we can say the whole.
Yes. That's amazing.
Yeah. Shit, piss, fuck.
It just hits 10 minutes and like the Indian song starts playing.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And just weed just falls. The strippers come out from behind the curtain.
We're gonna start doing some Howard Stern shit. We're gonna get like little people to wrestle and
that'd be nice.
Porn stars to ride the Sibian. We should definitely try to get like a porn star element for this podcast so that we can I feel like that'll get our views up.
Yeah, that'd be good. Definitely not made for children there, but it's already not made for children, so that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. How to do that? I don't know any porn stars personally.
We'll just slide in their DMs.
But I know people who know people, and you know person. Yeah, so
we'll just slide in their DMs.
Yeah. It's not like we might be the first ones to ever done that.
Yeah.
No one's ever slid into a porn star's DMs before.
I mean, I don't think. Maybe like one or two, like Indian guys or something. Like, oh, I love you, baby.
Show me your feet.
Oh, I love you, baby. I want to marry you, baby.
Oh man, it'd be funny. You're listening to this and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. They were talking about band stuff and then just right back into talking about Indian guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, we should get a third mic and it should be like just some off the street Indian guy, not like homeless off the street. I just mean like
with a job.
Not from music or podcasting.
Huh. Craigslist.
Guy across the street, it seems to have a lot to say sometimes.
A lot to say. He might make the mic.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have to
turn him down.
Put a pretty harsh limiter on his mic.
If we move into like a studio or something that has a little more security and it's not a home, I'll gladly bring someone in. It'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, I would sooner be like, hey, can we like interview you like
Billy on the Street style?
Yeah, or just like at a diner.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only problem with doing stuff like in public, then you feel a little weird. Because you have like cameras set up and you're like, oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about the cameras. Well, that'll just be our next live show.
Just interviewing.
We'll just ask random people that work at Honey Grow and be like, hey, miss. We're doing this live comedy show. Would you like to be a guest of honor? Oh. You'll get like a little interview and we'll give you a t-shirt and you can be on YouTube.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Are people impressed? What I'm trying to say is
no.
A few years ago,
no.
Like
what are you gonna ask?
Are people impressed by us? No. Like you know how like 5-6 years ago people were impressed that your band was on Spotify. Is that the same thing with YouTube? They're like, oh my god, that's crazy.
I thought is exactly what you're gonna ask, and no, I don't think so. Because every little kid has a YouTube show, has their own YouTube channel.
Man, it's so easy now.
It's just like,
yeah, but how many followers are they really getting? You know,
not a lot.
Yeah.
So like maybe the numbers would be impressive to someone, but like just being on YouTube, I don't think so. I think seeing it, I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
We look a fish. We got these arms that make it look like we're real broadcasters.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah. The last episode was a little quiet. That's my bad.
A little quiet,
but it still sounded good.
We had the quiet filter on.
You just had to turn it up a little bit. No, not too quiet. Not to put myself on blast. But yeah, I mean, I guess little kids are getting like 10 views. I mean, there's some kids that get millions of views. So who fuck knows?
Depends how good you are at Roblox, or how good you're.
I'm getting pretty good at Roblox.
Are at building Gundams.
Gundam style.
Gundam style.
Yeah. I mean, I always post all my Minecraft videos on the YouTube channel.
Ooh,
wouldn't it be funny if I just did that?
Look at this lighter I found 2 days ago on the ground.
Oh, whoa, that's fitting for our theme.
You probably can't see it. If I move it any closer, it might be out of focus. But it's Bob Marley.
Oh man, if you're not watching, come over to the YouTube.
If you're not
channel.
watching, I found a Bic lighter with what do you call this? Like a plastic wrap with Bob Marley playing guitar on it.
Did Bob Marley ever play the Super Bowl?
I don't think so. That'd be awesome.
That
Though.
would be kind of cool.
Or if like Sublime should have played the Super Bowl
With Rome or with a holographic?
I'll take what I can get.
Ooh, both maybe.
I mean,
I don't practice.
it would be cool if they. Yo, honestly, do people still pretend to dislike Sublime?
I don't think so. I don't know how hard people ride for Sublime, but
I ride hard for Sublime.
they're all white guys, right?
Yeah, they're undeniable. Well, I believe so. One of them might be Latino or something.
Nice.
Or maybe they all are a little Latino, but they all definitely look white.
They all got a little flair in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bradley sings in Spanish once or twice. So.
Knows more Spanish than I. Yeah, I don't really know too much about Sublime. But I mean, they sell at stadiums, so they're just as pop. I mean, they're a household name.
I know, but I think they're thought of. Maybe it's like a young people thing.
Mm.
They're thought of as just like lame, and I get it because they're like borderline ska, but they got so much swag. They're dripping with swag.
They got swag. They got swag at the wazoo.
Out the ragu.
The
You got
ragu.
swag at the ragu.
Yeah. I mean, I can only. I mean, how many songs can you name by them though? Or like, how many songs can you even think of? Not even name, but like, I can really only. I got one.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even sure by name, but like,
I don't know how many records.
if
they
you
have.
put one of the two LPs on, I think I would know.
Do they only have 2 LPs?
They might have a couple other things, but I think they only have 2 LPs.
Dude, hell yeah! Just like Super Heaven.
Just like Super Heaven. The Sublime of our era. But yo,
I knew we were onto
they
something.
got tracks, dude. I anytime I listen to Sublime, I think, oh, I want to cover this song. And I'm just like, I just feel like, dude, I feel like you can't cover Sublime unless your swag is turned up to 10.
What's a better cover, Sublime or Damn It?
Sublime.
Do you need less swag to cover Damn It?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because
pull it
you
off?
you can't cover Damn It in a swaggy way.
That's true.
You just can't do it.
But if you nail it though,
no. It might be the more I think about it, it might be more embarrassing if you play Damn It flawlessly.
I guess
Unless you're Blink-182.
that's true. The problem with Webbed Wing being a 3-piece, it's a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
Or it's perfect.
Yeah. Chicks used to tell me I looked like Tom DeLonge when I was in high school.
Bring the lip ring back.
Oh, dude. I had 2 of them.
That's sick.
I guess.
Did it hurt?
You know what's crazy? I have no recollection of what it felt like.
Yeah. Do you remember going?
I remember going. And boy, did it really shake the foundation of my family.
Oh,
dude.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah, dude, it caused problems for sure.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
There's this guy on TikTok or Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it. The video kind of went viral, but he's at work and he wants to check if there's chocolate milk in the vending machine.
Okay.
So he's like a forklift driver.
Okay.
Certified, of course. But like, I think it's like playing like a Michelle Branch song or something over it, and he, sees if there's chocolate milk in stock. What I'm getting to is that the next few videos, he's like, "Yeah, I lost my job because of that video," which is funny. But then he takes his daughter to go get her lip pierced at like a tattoo place, and I was like, "Damn, that looks like it kind of hurts."
What was she getting pierced? Her lip?
Her nipples, of course.
Her nipples?
Yeah, underage. Me and R. Kelly were watching it. Nah, I think just like her lip her lip actually, or nose. No, you know what? I think it was the
septum.
Yeah, dude, that shit.
Yo, I don't think that would hurt as much as you might think, because I don't think that. Listen, if there's any chicks with bangs out there and their septum piercing, do not yell at me. I believe it doesn't. That's not a piercing that goes through cartilage.
Oh, is it just like?
I think it goes through soft
Fat?
tissue
Soft tissue.
That's like a little above.
Oh, dude, just the thought of it just makes me like.
But I don't know nothing.
I'm not a modded body kind of person, so
Yeah, I only got like a couple tats, and I'm into doing that thing where I put hooks in my back and they like swing me around the room from chains. Yeah.
Whoa,
Dude.
whoa. Dude, not my kink. Not my kink at all. It'll never be my kink. Are there the same type of people
I would
like,
try it, dude. I think I would try it.
you would?
It looks kind of fun.
Oh, but it would hurt. I'd rather get bonded up, like what they do, like they hit ropes around your arms and hang you up on the ceiling.
Yeah, true. I think it would probably not hurt as much as you think at the time. I do think for like a month after, you'd be like, my back hurts so fucking bad.
You go to bed the first night, you're like, that wasn't that bad. Wake up in the morning.
Well, I think you'd
sheets
be
are all
going to bed
bloody.
that night being like, oh, like you got world's worst sunburn.
But then you're gonna have scars. Can you keep doing? Like, how many times can you really do that in your life?
I think you can do it a bunch.
Wouldn't you get like scars, like crazy
for sure.
scars?
Yeah, but those are the kind of people that are just like
into that shit.
They're like, yeah, I have 10 brands.
They hold them like a little trophy on their shelf.
Yeah,
I got no brands, baby. I like that. I like it that way. I got enough freckles to count as brands.
Dude, you know what I think about this sometime? Yeah. I had an interesting birthmark over here in my forearm, and I tattooed over it.
What was it?
It looked like a you know the tree in the beginning of The Lion King where like the sun's coming up?
Mufasa. Yeah.
And it's like a big it has
gorgeous.
like a million branches on it.
Yeah.
It looked kind of like that.
Oh. Is the tattoo as cool?
First one, no. The first one was so bad that I had it just tattooed right over top. So now there's 2 tattoos over it. Second one's cool.
Yeah. Do a third one. Do the tree of life back on it.
I'm going to get them lasered off so that I can show my birthmark again.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I was watching someone show how deep a tattoo went into the skin. It doesn't go far, but it's funny that it stays there, you know?
Yeah,
I don't get how it works. It's science, man.
I mean, I guess that's why you can cut them off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you dig deep enough.
Yeah, you can cut them off.
Oh, that's kind of a painful way.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a fucked up scar from it.
I like the people that have the blacked out arm.
Dude, I think that's what I would do before I would. I mean, I guess if it was on my face, I wouldn't black out my face, but.
Why not?
Listen, this was way less painful than the laser treatment. And it was a lot cheaper, too.
I still identify as white.
Yeah. You might have to switch it up. I identify as dark green.
Ooh, that's a new color. Argonian.
Argonian.
No, androgynous Argonian.
Then you have to change your name to like T, comma CHYK EVEICK.
Get your tongue split.
Yep.
Just turn into a lizard.
Dude, I do like the people that commit to just being like mutants for like in real life.
Yeah, I mean, those are the type of people that are on.
Have you seen the guy that has his nose cut off?
No.
And he just looks like a scary goblin.
Oh, you know what?
I'm like, you know what?
I do.
This is kind of. I respect this guy for just like being like, you know what? I'm gonna look like I'm gonna look like an orc from Lord of the Rings. Just like that's the character I'm gonna play.
He's not
in
getting
life.
chicks, right?
Dude, I bet he does.
Or gets freaky chicks.
Dude, he probably either bangs hot chicks all the time, or some of them are hot, or he's married to a really hot woman.
He's interesting. He's unique.
He's unique, or he's
People
celibate. Orcs don't make love.
His brain's real messed up.
I mean, yeah, he's probably not well, but
I mean, if it makes you happy, I can't knock on it, you know?
Oh, wouldn't it be see, that's the kind of thing where I'm like, I feel like that's in no judgment, but for me, speaking for myself, I would feel like I wouldn't do that, but if I did, I would be like, damn, I guess this is my life now.
There's no turning back.
There's a rash decision.
There's no turning back from that. You can
like,
only go further.
I think if I try to get my nose sewn back on, 1, they're going to laugh at me, and 2, it's not going to look right.
It's kind of like those people that, or not those people. It's like when you drive over.
What do you mean those people?
Those people. Those people that are in parking lots and then drive over the little spiky thing one way. You can't reverse.
Dude, those are like.
Tire.
one of my biggest fears.
They're terrifying. I'm like
going in and out of a parking garage. I'm always like, this is it.
Because I'm worried if we go too slow, it like catches it. You know.
Oh well, I don't think that it works that way, but
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Well, the spikes only go like this,
Yeah,
so once you run over them. But I guess
what if they like you know?
I guess if you had to back up.
Yeah, like your car jerked or something. You had a really big person in your car, and they push back really hard.
Well, if that blew out my tires, I'd be like, first of all, big man, get out. You're walking. Second of all, I'm going to Venmo request you for the damages.
Oh man, dude, I saw this lady online that lost a ton of weight. It always sucks to lose a ton of weight because you get that like skin hang.
Yeah, I feel like there's surgeries for that.
There is surgeries for that, but it sucks that it just. I mean, probably because it happens so fast. Because people they get the either a bypass or not bypass, gastro bypass.
There's like a bunch of different things you can get.
But it's sick. But it's just like, man, can you imagine losing all that weight and just having like the flab? Probably feel great though.
You think? If you like jumped off of a mountain and you just like.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's person who lost a lot of weight.
I'm really proud of those people because I don't have the willpower to do anything that I'm not determined to do anything, unfortunately.
Okay. You could argue that point, but go on. You got some determination in you. Don't say that. Hype yourself up, bro. It's your birthday. Come on.
Dude, I really would like to, but I don't know that I'm determined enough to like take action in any scenario.
Okay. I don't want to put these people down, but if you weigh a lot, it's a little bit easier to lose 100 pounds than me to lose 20 pounds.
Well, yeah, for sure.
You just kind of cut back on eating a little bit.
Yeah, are you ripped yet?
Me? No. It sucks. I feel like I've been going to the gym for like 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like you go a lot. I'm
trying to go 5 days a week from now to the wedding.
God
it's
bless.
Hard, man.
I go never, and I've been eating salads a lot for lunch during the day. I had one yesterday that was like a sesame ginger.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, but dude, it had seaweed flakes in it, and it ruined the whole fucking thing for me.
Sands of seaweed, yeah. There's a few I like. There's a few that I don't like. I've been getting dill pickle. I like that one, but I like the Trader Joe's one better than the Whole Food ones. But
Are there pickles in it?
No, it's like dill seasoning. I love.
What kind of greens are in it?
I don't know. I just drench it in that dressing. I don't really.
Dill pickle.
It's not bad. But yeah, I mean, how sick would it be if I just had ripped off my shirt there and just had like a crazy.
I've kind of been waiting for you because you haven't really talked much about it, and I've been waiting for you to be like, "Yo, by the way," and just like mid episode, just like showing your 6-pack.
No, I'm still not in shape or lost any weight, but I feel better. I think I lost probably like 4 pounds, honestly.
That's insane.
I know. I think I would have lost more, but I don't know how much. I'm definitely a lot stronger, so I don't know where's the ratio in that.
I've had a cut on my lip for days now, and it hurts so bad. I woke up the other night and I just had blood all over my lips.
That's the worst.
So I must have just like bit off a scab or something.
Maybe you black out and turn into a vampire at night and go suck blood and wake up with the metal taste in your mouth.
I usually do wake up with stuff all over my face.
Nah, that's the worst, man. It happens to me, and I'll wake up and I'll be looking in the bathroom mirror and be like, "Oh, god damn it!
Oh, I must have turned into a vampire. Went out and sucked a bunch of dicks."
Shooky. Did you ever finish True Blood? Did you ever watch True Blood?
I did. I was actually a True Blood. I liked True Blood like the first season.
Me too.
Just pretty funny because in retrospect, it's like, damn, what a bad show.
The first season's kind of cool.
I don't think I would rewatch it and feel that way.
It's better than Twilight, and I've tried to watch Twilight a few times now.
The Twilight Saga is flawless. First of all, I saw the first 4 of those movies in theaters.
You're like, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you had your fangs in.
This sounds. Yeah, I did have my fangs. I was wearing a Robert Pattinson shirt. Dude, all these years later, I still stand.
He's
him.
dope. He's lit. I like him, man. Is he going to be in the new Flash movie?
Yo, I don't know. I kept seeing stuff about them talking about another Batman movie, and I don't know. I just recently rewatched the newest Batman.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought I was going to look back and be like, this is kind of stupid. It was pretty awesome.
It's pretty good. It's a good movie. It's it's your classic Batman movie. Do you think it's over? And then they're like, psych, here's another 45 minutes. And you're like, God damn it.
I like it. Batman gets beat up a lot in the movie too. Which is
he does
pretty
get
funny.
fucked up, doesn't he?
Yeah, I like it.
He's emo. He's cool. He's a good Batman. I like him. But yeah, I'm curious if he'll be in the new I'm kind of intrigued by this Flash movie.
Well,
it's a little endgamey.
The popular culture hates Ezra Miller, so I'm anxious to see.
Yeah, why didn't they not have the OG Flash guy who's in the TV show?
Because those TV shows suck.
Yeah, but he's like the Flash, isn't he?
Nah, well, Ezra Miller has been the Flash in all of the movies.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was in something. I'm not a huge Ezra Miller fan.
I mean, I think.
First off, Ezra, what kind of name is that?
Ezra.
Ezra.
Well, I think generally like LGBT people were like really fucking with Ezra Miller a few years ago, but then he actually like lost his mind.
Oh, and he was chilling with.
And now they're like,
JK
I think a lot of them don't fuck. I don't know who fucks with them at this point, other than me.
Was he in Marvel too?
No. I don't think so.
Ezra Miller. I'm looking it up, dude.
If he was, it was a bit part.
Miller. I kind of want to know what he looks like.
You don't know what he looks like?
Not really.
He has like a really effeminate but chiseled face.
Oh, that's the worst. Oh, well, look at him here. He looks like David Bowie. He's got glitter on his face.
That's iconic.
That's an iconic
no,
look.
I was gonna say that's a wild look.
I mean, he's cute. 30 years old, 5'11". Man, couldn't have been 6 foot.
5'11", R.I.P. Yo, it is really crazy that 6 foot is like, if you're not 6 foot, you're short now.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I put on my wedding shoes. I was I was like 5'11". I was a little
That's
shy
not
of
how
5'11".
you usually are.
No.
Oh, that's just what you've been telling everybody.
So I tell
years.
everyone.
I'm 5'11".
5'11".
It says it on my license.
Just on 5'9", which actually 5'9" 3/4. I should have got that. Can you
Dude, you're like the same height as Tom Cruise.
Right? That'd be funny to get your license back and be like, oh no, can you put the 3/4 on there? Or like, can we round up? Actually, can you just lie and just say 6 foot?
I think you honestly can.
You kind of can, because people get fucked up when they get a growth spurt later in life. They get their license and they go to the bouncer when they turn 21. They're like,
people get growth spurts after they get their license.
Yeah, they hit it like later in high school or like even in college, and they'll go from like 5'8" to 6 foot, or something like, multiple inches, and the bouncer will be like, dude, you're not 5'7".
I did all my growing in 9th grade.
I did a very gradual.
Went from a little peanut to a fucking aubergine overnight. Big ass hog.
I don't remember growing. I feel like I was just very steady.
I don't remember growing either, but I do. When I think about it, I think at what age was I over 6 foot tall? And I'm like, probably not when I was in 8th grade. Probably when I was in 9th grade, I became 6 feet tall.
Oh, see, I never had that. I never hit the mark. My doctor lied to me. Said I was gonna. He's like, the chart looks like you're gonna hit about 6. And I was like, great. That's awesome.
Probably say that to everybody.
That's perfect.
He's gonna be tall.
This was before the
great muscle structure.
The jawline's really gonna come in. I'll tell you what,
dude. As someone that doesn't have a jawline or any form of a jaw, I just kind of have like a round head and like a little chin. Overrated. I always get sponsored ads on Instagram that are like either for jaw surgery or like different techniques to like strengthen your jawline. I'm like, I don't even care. And I'm like,
I've seen that where they'll start playing the video, then the little ad will like pop up a few seconds later.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'll click it. I'll see what this is all about.
I get that.
See what my options are.
I get that. I get hair loss shit all the
Yo,
time.
I get that
And I'm
too.
like,
It's,
dude,
I think it's just an age thing.
yeah, it's a demographic. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, you fit the 30-year-old age. People be losing. I wish I wish there was a thing that said like, do you have hair or no? And like, I still have my hair.
You might be able to do that. You would just have to like manually go through and like.
I have hair. God damn it! I'll just take a picture of my scalp.
You'll get them anyway, honestly.
Yeah,
Because
you could have more hair.
Yeah, you know what?
Tell you what, I don't have enough. I don't have enough facial hair, but you know that's the kind of balance I'll take. I'd rather not have a little less facial hair and still have my hair at this age.
All I want to do is be able to grow an enormous mustache like I live in 1875.
Dude, you need a specific like hair. I think to have a thick mustache.
Yeah, I don't have it.
You just grow out your facial hair, and speaking from personal experience, it just doesn't do anything. It just like it looks good, bad. It doesn't go like that.
Dude, I think that's part of that is just of just straight up growing it.
That sounds awful.
I know.
Like I think about, you know, if I ever cut my hair, would I ever have long hair again? Maybe, probably, but you know, it's a pain. It's a growing pain to grow out your hair.
I was recently trying to, honestly, before I got fired, I was trying to see how long I could grow my facial hair. Mm-hmm. But once I got fired, I was like, I can't do this and actually be unemployed. Which now I'm like, dude, I should have kept it going.
Yeah, it'd be getting long.
That wasn't that long ago either, though. But yeah, I'd be looking crazy right now.
Shit, you can just start hiding shit in there. Because once you get the little beard, you're just like, well, I'll just keep going. Now that I have a little beard.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then I go back and forth and say, I don't even like having a beard.
No, that's kind of the thing. It was truly like more of a challenge because I was like, oh man, every time I forget how annoying it gets. And then I get to a certain point where I'm like, this looks bad. It's annoying. And I'm just like, but it'll be so funny when it's longer.
The best part is cutting, because then you do the fun shape ups.
That is true, but
I do like doing that. Get nice. Yeah. You get just do like the handlebar for a little bit.
Dude, I almost did just shaved like my chin and my neck.
Perfect look.
Yo, I'm thinking about just rocking like big ass sideburns. What if that was my thing?
I'd say go for it. It's time to bring it back, man. It's like it's a rock and roll, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think.
I used to work with a guy who had sideburns. He was like my boss. He looked like such a tool, dude. He was awful.
I'm either gonna rock like I think what would suit me best, and I have a picture of me with this facial hair, and I think I might have a mustache in the picture too. But like the ones that are like just come to here, but you get enough of like the curve of the beard, and then it's just straight this way.
Ooh.
So it's just like a nice it's not really like a mutton chop, but it's just like a cool sideburn. Yeah. If you're like, oh, what's a cool sideburn? It's exactly what you would picture.
I was watching a guy who was shaping up his beard, and I thought, damn, that takes too much work. Fuck having to shape up a beard.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I don't have the kind of facial hair that I could even do that.
I think you could. I think even I could, and it would look good, but I would be a totally different person. I'd be the kind of guy that would want to hit like the clubs and shit, you know?
Yeah, that's true. See, that's the thing. You have like a very, I think beards look cool, but I think if you have a very, like a groomed beard,
yeah,
you just look Middle Eastern. No, but I mean, it's just like, dude, beards are like rugged, man. You can have like a nice beard. That looks stupid.
What are you, a metro person? What are you, metrosexual? Get out of here.
Yeah, dude. What is this, 2001 and the fucking Queer Eyes? Or
Yes, queen. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't, I don't think it would look good on me. I also don't, my facial hair doesn't come down low enough.
Dude, mine comes down too low. That's the thing.
That's good, because then you can shape it in, you know?
Well, I did, because of the sponsored Instagram ads, I got my jaw extension surgery coming up right before the jar shows. Second Boston show added, so get your tickets.
Oh, yeah, there's still tickets for that.
Yeah, there's still tickets left for some of those shows. So if you want to go, then get them.
Yeah, New York and Philly are about to sell out, which is crazy.
Sir.
Yeah, Boston and LA still got tickets. So, LA, where's the LA peeps at?
Where the LA peeps at? But point being, that's going to be my new jaw reveal, and I'm going to look fucking so good. And I'm going to have the coolest sideburns anybody's ever seen.
You heard that. So if you live in LA and you want to see that, come see it. Don't even if you don't want to come to, even if you don't even like the band, just come see the jaw reveal.
Just come for the jaw reveal. It'll be worth the
10 years of jaw.
Yeah, it'll be worth the price of admission. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that might be a good marketing ploy.
Oh, I think we're onto something here.
Okay.
We really get good ideas on.
Yeah, it's a shame I lost my job because the surgery is going to cost me $25,000.
So please buy all the merch, the jaw merch.
Yeah, and I have to pay for it in Bitcoin, so I have to figure out how to do that too. And I have to fly to. Yo, did you see the picture, the video that I tagged John in?
Oh, the snake video,
dude.
Where was that?
Probably in like Indonesia or Malaysia or something.
So I was watching it.
It made me feel honestly sick.
I saw it before you tagged him in it, and I was like, "What is up there?" Because you couldn't really see it at first. At first, you're like, it might be like I thought it was a little snake, and I thought a cat was up there playing with the snake.
Oh yeah, you can see its tail. One of the snake's tails. Mm-hmm. So for anyone that hasn't seen this, there's a video of these. It looks like there's firefighters there or something. I don't know, but there's a pretty sizable snake's tail hanging out of the ceiling, and the caption's like, "Oh, snake stuck in the ceiling," and then this happens, and then the ceiling collapses, and like 3 or 4 giant pythons just like fall out of the ceiling, and it's so fucking gross.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
They just heard noises? Is that what they were saying?
Well, no, I think one of them broke through the ceiling, and that's why the tail's hanging out. And I think they were like, there's a fucking enormous snake in the ceiling. Dude, every room I'm in now, I think like, if I hear one creak, man, I'm fucking out of here.
Dude.
One of my biggest fears is being killed by a snake and then attempted to be swallowed by a big snake.
Well, you're
I don't think they could. Dude, they swallow you while you're still alive.
That's why we need to beef up.
Yo, honestly, I don't think a python of any size could swallow me. These fucking linebacker shoulders, bro, forget about it. He's not. Yeah, he can unhinge his jaw all he wants, but he's not getting over these goalposts.
There's a video of someone or of a snake swallowing an alligator.
Oh yeah, well alligators don't have shoulders.
That's true.
They go down pretty easy.
They're pussy ass creatures.
Yo, but that's the thing. But then
they just can hold their mouth shut.
Yo, imagine snakes are so stupid. Imagine being a snake and you're just like, you know what? This thing has antlers. I'm gonna try to swallow it, and then it fucking rips you open, you idiot.
Dunks on you.
There's so many like pictures and videos of huge snakes like got ripped open by trying to like eat something crazy. And it's like, dude, I know you have a reptile brain, but you didn't think this went through even a little bit as you were like swallowing it. And you're like, this actually hurts a little bit.
I think I'm gonna pass on this one.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really like snakes that much.
Dude, I like them as I think they're fascinating, but yeah, dude, I have been struck hard with the fear of snakes in my adulthood.
It's welcome to the club. I've always had that. As a kid, I had the clowns. I've gotten over it as an adult. But.
Dude, clowns. I just think clowns are hot now. I'm just like,
now they're fucking sexy, dude. Yeah, dude.
Dude, post freaking Harley Quinn, man. You better fucking get out of here with that big.
Where was Harley Quinn when I was a child? The live action one, you know.
Cartoon one's still hot.
Yeah,
she got a body.
Yeah, but it wasn't as popular as it is now. She has
half blackface and like a dumb hat.
That's true.
But I'm into that kind of thing. I like edgy chicks. I like chicks to take a walk on the wild side.
She is
like Harley Quinn.
Oh, and that song plays. Take a walk on the wild side.
Yeah. Did you see the Harley Quinn movie?
I did see that movie.
It was pretty bad.
I did not see that movie.
It's for chicks. Wait. It's for chicks.
At Birds of Prey or something.
Yeah, Birds of Prey. Because it's like the girl.
I can't, dude. I honestly can't remember if I saw that or if I'm just getting that confused with the one with John Cena.
The Suicide
Avengers.
Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
Yeah, that one's good. That's why I said I liked it. But did I see the one just with Harley Quinn? I feel like I did though.
You definitely saw the
like-
saw the Suicide Squad. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
I definitely
talked
saw
about it.
that one. I've seen both of them. The one with Will Smith in it. I've seen that one.
That one sucks.
That one's pretty bad, but the new one was good. Did I see Birds That Prey? Is that what it's called?
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of other like female anti-heroes.
Nah, not for me. Couldn't be
It
interested.
sucked.
In that.
It has the kind of sense of humor that appeals to people that are like, can't sleep, the clowns will eat me kind of vibe.
I'm good. I probably will watch it, honestly.
Yeah, it's you
I'll
should
probably
watch
check
it. It's pretty
out.
awesome.
I'm gonna check that out. So hey, stay tuned to see if I'll ever watch Wakanda because I still haven't.
Oh,
everyone.
dude, yeah, we gotta You should watch that and the next Patreon or episode.
Yeah, let's do a
record.
Patreon episode. On that one.
Patreon.com/quit your brand while you still can. Thank you to all of our new patrons. But like I've said many times in this episode, I don't have a job, so subscribe and also subscribe to the YouTube because that doesn't cost anything, and we're trying to get fucking paid here.
Yes,
guys
and girls. Yeah. Well, do you have anything else for this week?
No.
For anyone? All right. Well, see everyone on Thursday. Happy birthday, by the way, too.
Oh, thank you for all the birthdays.